And we're live, and I totally forgot to load the game before.
We're live. Hi, I'm Sapphy.
And I'm Mystic.
And Mystic has a preparation problem.
Look, after all the jank I had to go through for yesterday's stream.
That's true. Hey, good evening, Scott. Good to see you. Yeah? Yeah, I know. It was kind of weird, like, live streaming from the Wii U. But it worked. It worked pretty well. We were very cautious, too. We were afraid if we sneezed on it wrong, it would all go, you know, keister up.
I mean, considering 30 minutes before stream.
What?
30 minutes before stream yesterday, it wasn't working.
It decided to be ridiculous.
And then when I was trying to test it earlier in the day, the thing just disconnected randomly. So
dang. Ridiculous. All right.
Oh, that's it. We have Firewalker stuff to do. That's right.
Oh, man. Not Firewalker stuff. And what's next after that, Mystic? Do you remember?
Nope.
Well, guys, thanks for... I might have to do a correction to what I posted on our Instagram, because I think the last stream is actually going to be... I think I put down a live stream to be determined when it's actually going to be a Mass Effect one. So let me double check that. Luckily, it's towards the end of the month, so we got time to fix that.
We could just start Overlord.
What's the other option?
We actually don't have a ton. Like, we have the main missions.
We have Citadel, the Council.
We never did talk to the Council. Maybe we should do that. But yeah, then we have just a bunch of miscellaneous things now.
Okay.
Now that all of the
main squadron stuff is done, are you still planning to do all of that before we get to the...
Yes.
Okay. Should we talk to the Council? Is it useful?
I mean, I'm actually curious because I've never killed the Council before, like we did in Mass Effect 1. So
oh, that's true.
We can just do that really quick.
That's true. We did that. That was funny.
I have no idea if my water's getting picked up on mic. Apologies if it is.
And I've also never waited this long to talk to the Council. Because by this point, we've talked to... Ashley's confronted us, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, Generality. Is it useful to talk to the Council? A question I ask myself every day. I mean, again, we are not... I don't remember what happens if you kill the Council. Generality goes, also, I love the sentence, I've never killed the Council before, out of context. It's funny. We're talking about councils at work, too. So, of course, now I have a twisted image of what that looks like. Look at that bustling Citadel. Half one thinks goes, a council is just a committee that got out of hand. Honestly, that sounds accurate to me. I love these little highlights of who's like number whatever in the chat at the current time, whoever's talked the most. When it's our nice cozy chat room size, it means nothing. All right.
I must bring the two, like,
wild cards.
The two wild cards. Would you agree with this?
Yeah, the actual biotic god and the boulder. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, because we're just talking to the Council. We don't need much. They're weak.
Miss, I need therapy, and Mr. I miss Daddy.
Daddy.
Why do you think that he gets so eager to go? And like when you see Grunt in Mass Effect, he's like, Shepard! The just excited Krogan. It makes me so happy.
These guys are still getting the same speech.
Still.
This recruits is a 20 kilo ferrous slug.
Still getting the same speech.
Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Empress.
That's one thing I do like about Mass Effect 3. As you move through the story, all the set dressing characters kind of changed too.
TV7 goes, so we're doing random side missions tonight? Well, we're going to talk with the council because we realized we haven't done that yet. And then Mystic was considering his options.
Don't know how to do that, actually. There's fast travel somewhere around here, right?
Scott goes, very important speech. Got to drill that lesson in. And Generality goes, is it a new group of recruits, maybe?
There's fast travel.
I'm telling you, there are no fish up there.
It could be a new group of recruits that just happens to look the same as the old one. That's for sure.
You know all those humans look alike. Oh, right. We go straight to cutscene.
Anderson.
Shepard, welcome back to the ranks of the living. I wasn't sure you got my message.
It's been a long time, Captain.
It's Counselor now. I had to give up my commission when I joined the Council. I'm glad you came. Though I was hoping the rest of the Council would be here for this meeting too. Unfortunately, they rarely listen to me. Sometimes I wonder if Udina would have been the better choice for this.
Nobody said this was gonna be easy. But I know you. You get things done.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I doubt Udina would echo it. He thinks I need to work on my people skills.
I mean, you did just, like, punch him out.
I mean, that's a people skill. Punching people. It's a people skill.
No Sapphy.
I understand what the sentiment actually was, and I choose to be pedantic like you are.
I'm
And then
still
you've
not
taught
clear
her
on
some.
why you wanted me to come.
There's been a lot of talk since you came back. Some of what I hear has been, frankly, a little disturbing. I wanted to give you a chance to explain your actions. Maybe get the Council to see things from your point of view. But they refused to see you. You let the previous Council die during Sovereign's attack on the Citadel. They feel you'll always put human interests before galactic concerns. Rumors that you're working with Cerberus haven't helped. What are you doing out there?
Cerberus seems to be the only group who cares about our missing colonists.
I feel for those colonists, Shepard. But they went out to the Terminus systems to get away from the Alliance. We can't protect them, but you can. Or at least you're trying to, and I get the sense there's more going on here.
The Reapers are moving again, but not through the Geth. It's the Collectors. They're behind the colony abductions.
The Collectors? We hadn't considered that. There's so little data. They've always seemed like a fringe threat. If they're a front for the Reapers, this is big. But even that may not be enough to get the Council off its tail. The others have spent the past 2 years convincing themselves the Reapers don't exist. I tried to get the truth out, but they don't want to see it. It's just easier for them to accept Sovereign as a Geth warship.
I don't like his outfit.
Well, I think that's part of the point. I don't think he's supposed to look good in it.
Are they blind? What about Vigil, the Prothean VI on Ilos?
The VI in Ilos shut itself down. You're the only one who spoke to it, just like you and your crew are the only ones who spoke directly to Sovereign. Officially, the existence of the Reapers has been dismissed as a myth spread by Saren to convince the Geth to follow him. We both know the truth. But I've spent 2 years fighting that line, and I don't have much to show for it.
You have a pretty big bar tab to show for it. Jeez.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, when we
Yeah,
looked at
remember
his...
he was digging up all the mudslinging against us and everything, and then every single one of those was just followed by another bottle of booze.
I mean, you can hope he's sharing, but I get it. Yeah, no, it's not a good look.
I don't know. That's a hard ask. Hey, you want to come back to my place and watch this muckraking documentary about Shepard, and then we can have a drink? It doesn't.
If you make it a drinking game, actually, that's a pretty fun time. How many times did they say shepherding us to disaster? Bad puns like
God.
that. I think I broke Mystic with that one.
No, what? I mean, I applaud how quickly you did that, but
This is the gift of writing too much all the time. I have lines like that just waiting out of my back pocket.
It's not like you to give up, Anderson.
I haven't given up, but I have to be realistic. Even as a counselor, there's only so much I can do. It's up to you to stop the Reaper, Shepard. All I've got is a title if you want it. I can reinstate your Spectre status. I won't win any popularity contests, but they can't really object. Your title was never officially rescinded when you died. Besides, you're still a hero to humanity, and the Council knows the danger of discounting our opinion.
I'll take whatever asset I can get, old friend. Coming from you, it's as good as the first time.
Not quite the same level of ceremony, and more symbolic than useful, but it still has weight in some quarters. The rest is up to you. I'll keep the Council and the Alliance off your back. Shouldn't be too hard if you're operating out in the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard. What are you doing here?
Stop by to see how Anderson was doing.
I hope you didn't do anything foolish, Counselor. Like try to arrange a meeting with the Council. There could be serious political ramifications.
I don't answer to you, Udina. Why don't you go to your office and think about that for a while?
Of course, Counselor. Good day to both of you.
Sorry about that. Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the Council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
Udina's just doing his job.
True enough. He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
Oh, hi guys.
Hello. Oh, at least they're still there. Hey, to catch up on the chat very quickly.
Okay.
Generally goes, I listened to your Keith David episode recently. I was thinking they might bring him to replace Lance Reddick in Horizon, but it looks like they're going with somebody else. Lance Reddick sounds different enough to me that I don't think I'd want. And Keith David, like, I love Lance Reddick. He was amazing, but Keith David was on a higher caliber of pay, I would think. So he probably is more expensive.
I mean, he played VP. Like,
What?
he played the VP.
Play the VP. I think there's some stuff where I think Keith David was the president. So like, he could be if he wanted to. So anyway, I can see that. Keith David also, I think, is different enough from Lance Reddick. They're in the same register, but there's definitely a different timbre and tone between their voices. And I think there's some other actors who might get it closer than Lance Reddick, but I totally understand. General then also said, I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite scandal on the Citadel. Love that. I forget, is Shep's resurrection common knowledge? It is common knowledge in small circles, I would say. Like,
It's a secret to everybody.
it's politically, it's relatively well known, I would say, and in certain, like, influential circles, people have heard of it. But the common man probably does not know that Shepard has been resurrected.
I mean, how many times we walked up to people and they go, Shepard? I thought
Yeah.
you were dead.
Yeah, exactly. So that's still happening. And I agree, Cav, one thing. Keith David is iconic. He is a legend. We revered him in our patron-only episode talking about his video game voice acting career, which is wide and expansive in a way that I was like, oh, maybe 3 little things. No, there was like a good 12 things he was in, including the Halo series, which we'll have to get to that.
We've done 1 or 2 episodes on
We have
Halo.
not talked about the story of the Arbiter, and I want to know its story. And I can't research it because that's your thing.
Fair enough.
Okay, let's play this game.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
The Keepers just have, like...
It's hard because I also, since we played Firmament, I just think of we are the Keepers.
God, okay, I'm done.
Have one thanks goes hashtag they live. And then Everett goes, greetings. Hello, Everett. Good to see you again. Always a fan of his as Goliath. Yes, Keith David did a great job with that. We didn't cover it in the episode, but definitely well known for that.
I love how Grunt is in the background there, very slightly moving. I do not see Jack
what do you
moving
think they're
at
talking
all.
about?
They're not
while
even facing
Shepard's-
each other. That's the thing. They're just standing there looking at a wall.
If anything, like Jack, the way Jack is standing, it looks like it's just a Jack-shaped Barbie doll.
Is Jack supposed to be leaning against the wall? No.
I don't know.
It's the
It would
weirdest
be.
thing.
Jack would do that, but yeah, it doesn't look right.
I wonder if these days you would have them talking to each other.
Oh,
or
yeah.
something, you know.
Absolutely in the background, just a little bobblehead action of da-da-da-da-da-da, peas and carrots kind of background
Yeah.
actor stuff. Scott goes, thinks he's staring at a new broadcast tower thing. Maybe.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Now, here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
Ashley Williams was on Horizon. She said she was looking into Cerberus.
I know. I approved the mission. We had to find out if they were behind the missing colonists. I couldn't tell anyone without compromising the investigation. I'm sorry.
I thought we were friends. Never expected you to go behind my back.
We didn't know about you at the time. And I wouldn't have told you if I did. What if the elusive man was manipulating you, lying to you? The report actually confirmed your story. I still don't trust Cerberus. But they were right about the collectors abducting the colonists. Unfortunately, Williams didn't find anything to convince the Council that the Reapers are behind this, or even that they exist.
How have the last couple years treated you?
Serving on the Council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
I literally picked up a blank notebook. You just heard me just drop my pen right now, possibly. Because there.
So Jack joined us, but what is Rex? Oh, Rex is looking at the TV.
Can I get popcorn out of
Not
this?
Rex, Grunt. Jeez.
Grunt. No,
How
Rex.
did, how'd you get over? There's no door.
It's around the corner. You can't.
No, I don't think so.
There's a balcony. The balcony wraps around.
I don't think so.
You have to give it more credit for that.
All
There's
right, I'll
literally a
suspend-
shadow there, suggesting that it's yeah.
The lines meet up too cleanly for that, but okay. What? It's a lot of Hanar. And Elcor, like, and Bullet. We didn't see any of you guys out there before. What?
Because they're too hard to render, but they're really good to. Like, I'm sorry.
These
that's
are good
the
for
answer.
distant assets, not for.
Yeah. Especially because they're so tall. So, I got an idea. I'm gonna have to mention to you, Mystic, and maybe we should do a patron-only mini episode for it. But with one of Anderson's answers about how things were handled after Sovereign was defeated, I'm like, the plot of Game 3 actually should have been something completely different. And I just got this idea in my head now, and I'm like, don't make me write the fanfic. I will do this. I will
Commander,
write the
you
evil
received a new
fanfic.
message at your private terminal.
This is from. Is this supposed? Is this? Is Samesh?
Samesh is from Mass Effect 1. If you remember, his wife died in combat on Eden Prime, but they were keeping her body for testing, and we had to go talk to Mr. Bosker, I
Yes.
think, and get him to release the body and all that. So, yeah.
Okay. So do you want to read it?
Yeah. Commander Shepard. I'm not gonna do an accent, so don't.
No.
Okay.
No. If you're not a trained voice actor and you haven't
I
studied
am
at
not.
least months or not years for accents, don't try it unless it's something funny, like you're trying to be the freaking leprechaun for Lucky Charms or something silly like that.
I'm not gonna try that one. I'll stick with my DeLoco, which unfortunately I was too late to submit for the fan dub.
I know. Anyway, DeLoco's not an accent; it's an affect. It's very different.
That's fair. Commander Shepard, Mr. Udina offered to pass on a message for me. I wish to again express my thanks for your assistance in retrieving my wife's body. While nothing can ever banish the pain of losing Neurali, being able to see that her body was treated properly helped me more than you can imagine. I've opened the restaurant that my wife always wished to start back on Earth. Neurali's picture hangs on the wall, and the Alliance soldiers eat for free. It's the least I can do to honor the courage with which we both serve. The courage with which both you and my wife have served me. Wow, sorry. So, sincerely, Samesh Bhatt.
There's some things that are easier to read read internally than read out loud, and that was one of those sentences.
Yeah.
Like if you're reading it to yourself,
With
that
which
both you and my wife.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so.
it's a lot. So
this is why when we actually record our episodes, we have tons of cuts. In fact, usually we do this. And we cut out stuff.
I think the patrons might have accidentally heard that once or twice. But
Yeah. Yeah, we did. I remember there was one episode like, there's a weird click. It's like, oh, let's go get rid of that.
Oops, sorry. But yeah, it's a nice little if you decide to record your own podcast.
Yeah,
And
just get a dog clicker.
It's a dog clicker. That's all it is. It spikes in a very interesting way. Generally says it's been left in a few times. Oops! That's us being super profesh right there, guys.
I edit the episodes. Sapphy's supposed to catch those.
Okay, you can't put all the burden on me. I mean, not you, Generality, Mystic. I'm looking at Mystic, but I see Generality at the chat. Don't put all the burden on me, Mystic. That's not fair.
All right, let's go to.
Have one
Project-
thinks goes, no wonder I keep sitting. It's just that dog in you, Have one thanks.
Or are we actually done with?
Scott goes, knew it
Firework.
was a dog clicker. Secondhand Pavlovian conditioning. Everett goes, oh no, they're throwing each other under the bus.
Just so you know, we're married.
Yeah. That's the problem. When you're married, you can't really throw your spouse under the bus because you get tangled. They just drag you down there too. That's just how it goes. So just keep that in mind if you think about throwing your spouse under the bus. You're going right down there with them. You chose them. They're your spouse. What does it say about you that you're going to be throwing them under the bus? Why is Mr. looking at me like that?
I don't know why I'm scanning this planet, but
It has a cool name. Aegis. A hydrogen. Oh, sorry. I was about to go into reading it like it's the.
Rich. Oh, we're gonna grab some of this.
That's what she said. Oh.
No.
Probe launched.
That was a tame one, okay? Let me have that one.
Oop.
Oh.
Probe away.
Dang.
Probe away.
That is rich.
All right, geez.
Launching probe.
I will take this time to say we had a great time at Gen Con overall. I don't know if I did anything specific. I didn't do anything specifically video game related, but I took 2 pictures of some really good cosplay that were both from video games. One was a soldier from Warhammer, which I recognized right away because we have a friend who's into Warhammer, and I sent it right away to that friend. And then the other one was somebody did a really good cosplay of the Knight from Hollow Knight. I was like, how serendipitous. So
Oh, yeah, I
took a
saw
picture.
quite a few Hornets out there, too.
Yeah. I missed the Hornets, but of course I don't know what I'm looking for there. I don't think. Mystic's about to show me a picture very quickly. So, or is something happening? Please tell me there's no emergency. Okay, there's no emergency. The emergency is I need to see the Hornet cosplay.
Oh, no, I don't have the cosplay.
Dagnabbit.
But, yeah, this is Hornet.
That's Hornet?
Yeah.
Oh, Hornet looks a lot closer to the Knight than I realized.
But red and with a giant needle. Although
Yeah, it's a
there were
different
no
shaped
needles
head
at Gen Con.
too. The eyes are a little different. Generally goes, I have a Hollow Knight cosplay of my own, but I haven't worn it recently. Yeah, this guy had a really nice mask along with his cape. So it was definitely made with care. So I appreciate those who stopped so I could take the picture. It was just those 2. Yeah, not much else was video game related. I did try the Star Trek Adventures game. It was the first time I tried their 2D20 system, and it's fun. But it's fun if you have the right DM who's willing to let you be creative. So it's not like, if you're a fan of, I like dungeon crawl classics where I have to know the exact answer to the riddle or else I will be stuck in this room for an eternity. Don't play Star Trek Adventures. Don't run Star Trek Adventures.
Anomaly detected.
Star Trek Adventures is meant to have a lot of flexibility and creativity.
Getting that spike first.
Launching probe.
Give me that iridium, baby.
Scans have found something.
Oh, did I get the iridium?
We did. We also landed where we had to. Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Launching probe.
Give me everything. Look at how much iridium we have. We were nowhere near that much at the beginning of stream.
One thing we need more of is Ezo.
One thinks goes, I don't fully agree, but it does benefit from a good GM group. I will say this.
Probe launched.
The way that it was explained to me from the person who was running the game, creativity is supposed to be rewarded in a very flexible way from the GM when it comes to what the players do. And I do think there are some players and GMs who prefer to play something a bit more rigid
Probe launched.
and black and white. So I don't run or play in games like that either, though. So, you know, that's just me. Because I've played games where things were were expected to be a bit more black and white. And then the GM is very upset that I did not read their brain. Yeah.
Probe away.
Glad we can agree, have one things. Yeah. All right. Mission time.
I'm gonna stick with the same group just because it's Firewalker and
Team parental abandonment.
stop.
Stop being right. I'm sorry. It's just a thing I do. Everyone thinks I agree. Flexibility in a GM is always key. I agree. Mystic and I, when we run games, we try to be flexible. We try to work with.
Beyond conventional weapon capability. Recommend disabling power sources.
Oh,
Well, this will be fun.
anyway. Mystic and I, when we look, if we want something more rigid, we play a video game. And even then, video games are trying to be better about within the game rewarding creativity.
Oh, okay, fine.
Take that, Jeff.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
What's this?
Ooh, let's get something. We needed that element 0. That's awesome. Thank you for fire walking with us, everybody. Not as much fire in this walk, though.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
And boom goes the dynamite. Hooray!
Ugh.
That is a strange aiming process.
I just absolutely hate that noise. Okay, can't go there.
No says no.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
Yep, you gotta get rid of all of them.
Nope.
Yeah, I think
I think
there's a place closer.
there is. It was just I was just trying to be weird.
Okay.
I need to scan.
I'm so glad you made the jump. I was gonna have to say something if you didn't.
I would have too. This thing sucks.
That's true. It's really the firewalker's fault.
Also, I'm really annoyed that I have to aim up because if I aim down, it hits the ground.
What did the ground do to you, Mystic?
See, like
Did they just like drop from thin air? Or
no, they're popping up out of the ground.
Oh.
It's even less explicable.
They're not like camouflage? Is that what it is? Just a big old gap just hanging out?
It's not even get. They're just drones.
Oh, the
Barrier
drones.
strength reduced. Kinetic barrier deactivated. Path is clear.
I forgot this one has actual foot stuff. So
What stuff? It's a balanced team.
that's no, it's not.
What do you mean?
Aren't they both biotics? Oh no, that's Rex who was. Yeah, he's not a biotic.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rex had biotics, but Grunt does not. Because Grunt was developed to be all about strength and purity of the race. Ooh, eugenics. The sight is spectacular. Time, however, has proven to be the real enemy. Even with those Blue Sun thugs hired to protect the dig site, we barely managed to erect the shield before the Geth arrived. How can they know movement almost before we do? Am I beaming my thoughts directly to them? I must find out how they are doing this. I shall ask Dr. Oloy from wherever he can help. For whatever help he can provide. Blah, 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 blah. Again, it's easier to read than it is to read out loud. No, we're not clicking. We're not. This is it. We're doing it live!
Yay, more Yuzo. Alright.
Excuse me. Uh-oh, I might be getting tired. My body was like, hey, Sapphy, you didn't sleep enough during Gen Con, so this week, you're going to bed early every night. And I'm like, hey, body, how about no?
Dr. Aloy must have been indoctrinated by the Reapers. I found him sending our data to a Geth ship. I won't be responsible for another Geth attack, another Eden Prime. I've silenced Aloy. Forever.
No idea who's saying that though.
Yeah, I think it's just a random.
Stealing credits from a dead body.
This architecture reminds me of Denis a little. Yeah, I could see that. Especially considering it's kind of half underground.
Oh, what's this?
It's too late for me. They're still in my head, stealing my thoughts. I can't keep them out. I've got no choice but to destroy this relic. And myself.
If only I knew who this was, because we've had no voice stuff in this.
Nameless
We
hero.
know how to do this.
Scott goes, learning that the
Oops.
random is actually the doctor you can slap in ME1, but they cut a lot of voice lines, making the DLC kind of make the DLC. Making the DLC kind of makes the DLC even sadder. Huh.
Look, we just repurposed the same thing from Mass Effect 1.
Excuse me, hold on.
I got it. Dr. Case would never understand the deal I made with the collectors. He's obsessed with these Protheans. He would sacrifice everything to learn their secrets. It nearly cost me my life, but I did it for you, Helen. To ensure you remain safe. The damn collectors agreed to spare your colony in exchange for this Prothean find. I can only hope you remained innocent of all this ugly business. It was all for you, Dr. Robert O'Loy.
Ah.
Oh, apparently I had to just walk that extra step.
Hey, cutscene. Tripped on that. Yes, generality. Orb. Oh! Violent orb.
Now it's as heavy as a neutron star.
Did they actually recover it? Yeah. Is that Hedron? Hedron. Apply directly to the plot head. No, I don't know what it is, generality.
Give more game. Like,
Give me
I know we've
details.
talked about how bad the story is, like the weird justifications, but give
But
more.
Mystic, guess what? Kelly gets to tell you there's a new message at your private terminal.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Called it!
Fine, but you're reading it.
That's fair. From Project Firewalker. The burst of energy that coincided with your retrieval of the Prothean artifact contained encoded information. Most of the data was beyond our ability to track. But the threads we were able to decrypt have provided new avenues for research on energy transfer and biotics. It will keep the scientists busy for years to come. The data indicates that the artifact is currently inert and not dangerous. We wonder, however, that if Dr. Case had more time, would he have unlocked its secrets? We will continue his research. A landmark find for humanity. Good work, Shepard.
Sure doesn't feel like one.
Yeah, it feels like a landmark dud of a DLC. Scott goes, sometimes Orb lets you see caveman memories. Sometimes it becomes a desk decoration in your cabin. You never know. That's fair. Generality goes, unlocks caveman memories. Does it regale me of my ancestors doing parkour across medieval cities? No, there was definitely, though, remember that one ancient relic we got where we did get caveman memories?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Mass Effect 1. It was the exact same art. It looked like the exact same artifact, too. It was like a
Yeah.
glowy ball. It was a big silver ball.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Woohoo!
I forget. You have to go back in.
Yeah, it's not a smooth transition. Generality goes, for caveman memories, you need an obelisk. Everybody knows that. No, that's for chimp memories.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Actually, wanted to talk. Medical matters. Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress. Aware you come by a great deal. Have had other species become attracted to me before. Awkward. Not interested.
I don't think I've ever had this conversation.
You haven't had this conversation with Morden before.
No.
Morden is like the very supportive but uncomfortably aware health teacher in high school who suddenly is like, "Hey, come here." Slides the prophylactics across the desk and goes, "Have fun. Don't tell me anything else." Like, and you're like, "What? Why did you know? Ooh, I do need these condoms though. Okay, bye-bye."
Wait a minute, Morden. You're just yanking me around, aren't you?
Shocking suggestion. Doctor-patient confidentiality, a sacred trust. Would never dream of mockery. Enjoy yourself while possible, Shepard. We'll be here studying cell reproduction. Much simpler, less alcohol and mood music required.
What the hell high school did I go to? That was not my health teacher, but I went to a very big high school. It's a lot funnier if you're actually with somebody who is on the ship. Like, that's also the same exchange where you find out kissing Thane could cause hallucinations, or hooking up with Garrus could cause anaphylactic shock. Just think that we live in a strange time.
We'll leave it there.
A strange time.
The actual lines are not exactly safe for our general audience.
No, we're not. I did not. Did you hear me explain any further, Mystic?
No, I didn't. I was explaining why we didn't.
Okay. I think people could pick up what I'm putting down.
Probe away.
Ooh, sniper rifle damage.
Launching probe.
Want the element 0. Dang it, Palladium. Palladium all the way down.
Probe launched.
Well, we finished Firewalker. We still have Overlord to do.
Oh, do we want to start Overlord with only like 15-ish minutes left?
No, maybe we should walk around and talk to the crew, see if anyone has anything new to add.
Yeah, well, we got that interesting conversation with Morton. That was fun. I think Thane will have more for us, too.
Okay.
As he continues to extrapolate on his story, I believe.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
We really should talk to our crew more.
Yeah, that was a while ago, guys.
The Normandy crew delivered, including you.
You're too kind. We were there to help, but Edie gets the credit this time. The Elusive Man made sure Edie was installed for this mission. Now I see why. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Nothing new.
I better go.
Okay.
I like the idea that you just mentioned something like, alright, let's just shoot questions. Favorite ice cream? Mint chocolate chip? Favorite Oreo? Mint chocolate chip. Favorite Ghirardelli square? Mint chocolate. Favorite gum?
Got some
Well
pressure
done.
loss in the number 4 hydrogen tank. Lock it down, ED. Commander.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Aw.
Did it cut it out? That's a glitch. It's supposed to repeat.
I assume everything's going well up here?
We're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Honestly, that's what I had to do with my Instagram. By the way, if you've not heard, Instagram now is going to ask to know what your location is so we can share it with your friends. Turn it off. Turn it off right away. It's spying on you. Turn off location on Instagram. It can't know where you are. Because literally, it's like, hey, you're friends with so-and-so on Instagram. Here's a map. You can know where they are all the time now, as long as they're logged in on their phone on Instagram.
Thanks for diverting to the Gurns back, Shepard. I appreciate being
Oh.
able to clean up that mess. Maybe not the best way to learn about the relatives, but I'm glad it's done. What do you need?
We really should talk to our crew more.
Yeah, honestly, yes.
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
We've got the best armor available. The rest is outside my expertise, Commander.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Oh, did we talk to Morgan about the upgrades?
I don't think we talked to anybody about upgrades yet.
Well, we talked to them to get them unlocked, but I want to see if they...
Yeah, we
Shepard,
definitely didn't talk
how
to
can I
them
help?
yet.
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the Collectors?
Sorry, have done what I can. Focusing on studying collector tech now.
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
I think our fish are probably dead.
No!
Yeah.
Yeah, they're dead. The hamster lives through everything, though.
Oh yeah, we do have the...
Oh, you're just gonna pulse at me, teasingly. Blub, blub, blub. Somebody has made fanfic about that orb. Fanfic that I could not read out loud right now.
Really?
I'm just guessing, but I'm almost positive. Yes, there it is, Scott. We just keep it in our room as a trophy. Look at this thing of information I totally, like, balked on.
Shepard. Do you have any suggestions about using some of the resources we've gathered?
I have done what I can to increase our exploration capabilities. Anything beyond that is up to you.
How do you think our mission is going?
Spirits are high. We have a strong team and everyone is committed.
What are your impressions of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob is an earnest young man. Events will either forge him into a great man or utterly destroy him. Miranda is undoubtedly a hard woman. I respect her strength and determination. She carries many burdens and doesn't share them with others, as it should be.
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
Nothing new. Okay.
I should go.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple new lines at least.
Yeah.
Wrong way. Wait.
I feel like that's been true for most of our dialogue. A couple of new lines, but nothing too crazy.
Do you need something?
God, the glasses.
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
We need to have the best equipment possible to take on the collectors. You have any leads I could chase down?
I've already upgraded the Normandy's exploration probes. I have no additional suggestions.
There's something else I'd like to talk about.
Ask.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
I figured you'd explain to me when you were ready.
I appreciate your patience. I kept my work clear of our home life. I assumed that would be enough to protect Erica. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Erica. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles. Not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought she was the goddess Arashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
So how'd she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her. The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Who came for her?
Batarians. A slaver ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the Shadow Broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me, so they went after her.
You told Kolyat that you hunted her killers down.
Erica woke me up. When she passed, I returned to my battle sleep. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. Then, I let them linger.
I'm gonna be cautious about what we pick just because I don't know what leads to romance.
Yeah, I think the middle one's probably the safest.
Yeah.
I don't think that's something you should share with Kolyat.
Erica helped me carry my burdens. With what time I have left, I must help him with his. I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
Well, that's a clearly obvious, like...
Yeah.
You're talking to your son again. That's huge. Don't lose sight of that by dwelling on should-have-beens.
You are correct, of course. Thank you for listening, Siha.
I think my translator just glitched. What did you call me?
Siha. Someday I'll tell you what it means.
Thane. You can't be catching feels, man. Don't be catching feels on the mission. Did you not see us bring the blue lady over and seduce her?
There you are.
DB7 has
Jacob deserves better than a father like that. I probably would have wanted to shoot him too.
DB7 goes, oh boy.
It must have been really hard for Samara to ask you to help kill her own daughter. She told me she really appreciated your help. As hardcore as she is, I'm not sure she could have done it without you. You really dodged a bullet down there. It took us to stand up to Zaid, but I'm glad you did. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
TV set goes, time for a save scum.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
My current upgrades are working pretty well. That's about the best I can do.
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. Optimizing weapons charges, planning attack vectors, you know, relaxing. I'm still trying to figure out how to prepare for this mission. Humans don't deal with stress the way Turians do.
We've done this story before, right?
Yeah,
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
we did.
All right. Chat, what do you think next Mass Effect live stream we do Overlord and I cry?
We probably won't finish Overlord.
Yeah, I'm probably a two-parter.
Thanks again, Shepard. Taking the time to help me with my sister. I couldn't have reached Oriana in time without your help. I'm glad Niket tried to redeem himself, for what good it did. Thank you for stopping me, Commander.
Are you happy about your sister's relocation?
She has what I wanted her to have. A normal life, and the freedom to choose her own path. And she knows she has an older sister. A friend.
Are you gonna talk to her again?
I honestly don't know. For once, I haven't planned that far ahead. I'll deal with it after our mission. I have to stay focused, and she needs time to adjust to her new home.
You never told me what you talked about.
I introduced myself. Her family was shocked. She adjusted quickly, of course. She's as smart as I am. She plays the violin, loves the Adagio movement of Nielsen's Fifth, just like I do. She wants to work in colony development. Told a joke about it. She's really funny, something we don't share.
Let me know if I can do anything else.
I think I got it from here. My father has no chance at finding her family in their new location. But thank you, Commander. My sister is safe again thanks in large part to you. I won't forget that.
Well, more Paragon. Mystic, you're flying through this, being the good guy. The conversation part, that is. No, not the dreaded loading screen elevator.
Better than Mass Effect 1.
Bird not grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. And Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
We started this because you were losing control. Now you sound more violent than ever.
Rex said I was normal. Just had this built-up stuff because of being grown in the tank. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
I'm not planning on living like this forever, Grunt.
Talk like that, and it won't be your choice. I'm sure as hell not quitting with a whimper. Just so you're clear where we stand.
The new armor reinforcements really threw off the gravimetric profiles. But engines are good to go. I rebalanced the Gilborn coefficients and adjusted the anterior intakes on the second-tier stabilizers.
I love it when you talk dirty.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea, Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me. Shepard, what can I do for you?
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
My shield fortification will help, but I don't think there is much more I can do.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
I haven't had much to say. There's been a lot of dialogue. Mystic's just looking at me like, what?
I thought I interrupted, that's all.
No.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
We really need to talk to the crew more.
That's so true.
Every single person has an update on their mission, except for Morton, because he was the first
because we talked to him recently. Oh my gosh.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy, but you let Aresh live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
You sure about this? I want to do whatever I can to get your head on straight.
Don't get all therapist on me, Shepard. You're not the couch type. I hate that stuff anyway. Bullshit, prison, psych. You did me a favor, and that's enough. More than I expected. I'll keep it together.
Scott goes, Fenshep was just busy. She's getting the crew check-ins now, though. Is there one last one or two we have to do?
Zaid.
Alright, let's check in on Zaid.
I don't think there's anybody else.
Back for another lesson. Collectors and Protheans. It's all about my pay grade. I'm more used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards who didn't pay their gambling debts. Still, even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one. Makes fighting land wars for pay seem small time. I've done a lot of crazy things, but I never tried to take on a Thresher Maw on foot before. Standard operating procedure when you get a Thresher Maw is run the hell away. Pick up sticks, move the hell out. Krogan don't know any better, I guess. Still, hell of a fight. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Oh, he does have a bed. Okay, I was like, do you just stand there the whole day?
A little bit. The brooding factor.
Never noticed that before.
Oh, you know, he just hacked into Instagram. Knows where everybody is now.
Back to that again, huh?
Sorry, I'm still salty about it.
Let's see. Talk to Tali, Jack, Grunt, Miranda, Garrus, Mara, Thane, Kasumi, and Jacob, and that's it.
Yep, that's it. All right.
So next week we'll start Project Overlord.
Project Overlord. Not next. Well, yeah, next week actually.
Yeah.
That's right, because we are going to be recording next week the latest episode is going to be coming out for patrons a week from today, and for non-patrons on a week from this Saturday. So we want to thank you for staying with us as we reset for Gen Con. Mystic wanted to forge ahead and then suddenly realized, oh no.
I was like, we can do it, we don't have to skip. Get back home, it's like, I really do not have the energy to record.
Yeah, I think that's just going to be, I mean, obviously live streams are different, but I just, I totally understand.
Live streams don't require research.
Right, and you didn't have time to do research because you didn't set for all the games you were doing at Gen Con. Yes, good night, GP7, and good night, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us, and then a week from today, we're going to be doing
Project Overlord.
What?
Project Overlord.
Project Overlord. We'll catch you all then.
Bye.
Night, everybody.